300. This is Philosopher, the Urban Philosopher. And I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quickly. So yeah, I'm out here taking in this weather. You know, this is the Midwest, and right by now it's typically cold. So we got 60 degrees. But I wanted to go ahead and address a few things that was ran by me. And so let's go ahead and get into it. This is regarding Tasha K, by the way. So the first thing, y'all, over the course of those 3 weeks, I've received messages about Tasha K and, kind of like her history of speaking down on so-called black men. And, I've heard, a few comments. And so I want to explain to y'all what I believe is the case with that. Tasha K, she is a married woman. Okay, and she is married to an African man. And if y'all ain't looked at my Replacements Are Here series, I pretty much explained to y'all what the average African man, his opinion about us in the West, and why they have that opinion, and why they are not really in a position at all to really have an opinion to downplay the so-called black man. But I explained all these things, but that's who Tasha K is with. And so when you look at the fact that she actually comes out away from her home, away from her dinner table, and kind of goes on record to say some of the things that she say, that goes back to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's also a bad look on him, because really, if they are prestige like that, he talking to her like, yeah, we ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they out there, they doing what they do or whatever, but we ain't even got to do all that. We focus on our community, our situation, whatever. Now, if it was a thing for a voice of concern, and he wanted to see so-called brothers change or whatever, I ain't seen him come out front. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what it is. When you consider all of those things, the woman, especially when they are involved with a man like that, they're a reflection of the man. You know what I'm saying? And so she could be coming out there to do whatever, to saying those things to impress him or his family, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like I say, it's never a good look, because it's always going to look like he's not who you say he is. Things are not what you say they are, which is the reason why you kind of like find the time to kind of come out and, saying, take shots at so-called black men. But yeah, I mean, any woman in my situation, though, they ain't got time to be worried about doing all this and that. And I'm not saying this is not a situation like the DJ Academics. That's a totally different thing. To me, that's a social media versus entertainment thing. That's a two people who are prominent in that field thing, and they just kind of going back and forth trying to gain more rights. So that's just what I seen with that. But as far as this thing coming out, speaking about the community of brothers and having these old collective opinions, and then, just on real, when I see a lot of the men that Tasha K, kind of interviewing and, up front and things like that, I mean, it don't even really look like she really be dealing with stand-up brothers like that. And I think that she has had some bad experiences that she has went on record to speak about. And so, man, all in all, a lot of that stuff adds into that, Maybe they'll look into that and get that in check, you know what I'm saying? Because it's never a good look. Anytime, for the people that know better, that's never a good look. You know what I'm saying? When you got to down something else to prop up your situation when it comes to those specific things, okay? But let's just move on from that, man. The next thing here is this whole Kim Kardashian situation, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about that. So apparently Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, they're going back and forth still, okay? They still going back and forth at war or whatever. So I guess that Tasha K chimed in, and when she chimed in, she gave Kim Kardashian a serious plug, okay? Now the tweet has since been deleted, but I'm sure a few people got the snapshot of it. But she went on record to say that Kim Kardashian has bailed out more so-called black men, okay, than so-called black women who have left so-called black men in there to rot, okay? Now, I'm not gonna get into that between them two, but what I will say about that statement that she made, okay, that's not facts. Okay, that's 100% not the truth. So, when that situation with Donald Trump, and he did that legislation for prison reform, whatever, that was a political move. Okay, it was already in the works. They had already had that plan. But y'all know that Donald Trump is also associated with entertainment. Okay, and if y'all don't know, they got plans of merging a lot of entertainment with politics. And Kim Kardashian is a part of that experiment. They got plans for her. That's the reason why she's going to law school and stuff like that. What they decided to do though, is put her in a room and in a conversation of that to kind of prop her up. And what's the reaction? But look what we see today. We got somebody as prominent as Tasha K going on record to make that type of statement, okay? And it looked like it was free. I can't say that it is, but it looked like it was free, okay? That's exactly what they wanted to do. That's the message that they wanted to send, okay? And when we think about how, just like this last situation, how Cardi B had the one-up on Tasha K, and how oftentimes that's always the case. We gotta look at that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at those types of things, man. All right? Because when we go on record to do something like that, and to me, it was half stepping, because anybody could have easily looked that fact up and say that, nah, she ain't did that. That was just a prop up. But she did not do that. She kind of just went to the thing and just put it out there. And that's why I say it don't matter how many followers and subs we have. If you from the so-called black community, a lot of the stuff, man, that we have been normally doing, we got to go sit our ass down somewhere and think about this stuff. Okay? Because that prop damn sure ain't helping nobody, including Tasha K. I mean, I don't know. At least right now, you know what I'm saying? Little old YouTuber, I'm just speaking from a viewer's perspective when it comes to that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's just not really a good look. And so that's what I would pretty much say about that. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I say this all the time. That's the one, I mean, just coming back to it, that's a primary reason why that girl Cardi B was able to get so heavy on Tasha K, because what they had was our help, and she also had her own people's help over there. And when you got people like Tasha K doing the things that she did, like with that post for Kim Kardashian, these are some of the reasons why. All right, so y'all go ahead, man, comment below, like this information, but hit that sub button and that bell. You know what I'm saying? We dropping shit y'all gonna like. I'm about to get back to this weather and what I was doing. Y'all be safe out there, man. It's 300.